Hey guys, what is up? TheNeocubest here. Welcome to episode 1 of my RTX survival let's play. So you guys know me as a Java player. I'm pretty rusty on Bedrock. I have not played a whole lot of Bedrock Minecraft, but we have RTX on. We're calling this RTX survival. It's going to be survival game mode. I'm going to pick a random seed. We're going to type in TheNeocubest and then some random numbers, just random. And then, yeah, we're just going to basically create the world. And let's see what we end up with. I'm very curious. So RTX I don't think is completely done. There's a tiny bit of little bugs here and there, but for the most part it is absolutely beautiful. I mean absolutely breathtaking. So I am extremely excited. And hey, in typical fashion for my channel, we have started off in a jungle biome, so that's interesting. Got some nice starter tools. I actually really like that we got a stone pickaxe. That makes everything a little bit easier. But yeah, in typical fashion for my channel, we do start off in a jungle. Isn't that funny? Like seriously, every single time I make a random seed, we start in a jungle. So that's how I know that this world is meant to be for the channel. But yeah, I don't play a whole lot of Bedrock, so it's going to be kind of confusing. But you guys can already see kind of RTX at work. You can see how the leaves are a tiny bit reflective and everything. And I'm trying to get up here, but I don't know what I'm doing. Basically, I wanted to look around and see what's around here, and then we can decide on a direction, and we can head in that direction. I do have the render distance up to the maximum that it will allow me, which is like 24 chunks. Bedrock is super optimized, so it does run very, very well. And I'm not really so sure of a direction. Maybe we'll live in a jungle. I'm really not sure. I wouldn't mind living in a jungle, but I really like the way that mountain looks over there, so I think that's where we're going to end up heading. So let's just fall straight into some water. Some ray traced water, which there's no... Why am I stuck? For some reason, I am stuck. What is going on? Oh, okay. I was swimming downwards. Again, I am a little bit, you know, not very good, I guess, at Bedrock version of Minecraft. But it's going to be interesting nonetheless. So there's no sun in here, so the ray traced water doesn't look super fancy yet. But once we get to an area where there's some water, I will for sure hop in. And I will show you what it looks like. You can see the sand is just like super duper bright just because there's a little ray of sunshine shining on it. But yeah, it's just really super realistic lighting. So it's basically normal Minecraft. There's nothing changed at all. This is built into vanilla Minecraft, surprisingly. But like vanilla, I am using the Kelly's RTX vanilla pack. So if you want to download that, the link is in the description. You have to have a 30 or a 20 series card on your computer to play it. But yeah, the water looks beautiful. Everything about this is just absolutely stunning. So it looks like there's some coal over there. So we'll go and grab that. Hello. You can see on the bottom of that stone, do you see how it's kind of green? That's because the light shining from the sun is bouncing off of this, making it slightly green and then projecting up into there. And that's just a little bit of an example of just how in-depth this RTX engine they built into Minecraft is. So hopefully they'll add it to the new consoles. I don't know if it will be. I don't have any word on that. I have no idea, but I do know that this is just absolutely breathtaking. Throughout the series, you're going to see some things that just like, they're going to blow your mind. They're going to look so good. You're going to be like, oh my gosh. Now, it's not perfect. Again, like I said, there's a few bugs here and there, but for the most part, this thing is really, really pretty fleshed out. But you can see the green light. It almost looks weird, but it makes somewhat sense. You know, it's bouncing off of those green blocks and making kind of a little bit of a green hue almost. So it's semi-realistic, but at the same time, I don't know if in real life everything's like green outside. But we are in a jungle, so maybe in a jungle that would be the case. But we got our first little bit of coal here. Yeah, I really... Oh, okay. We're not in hardcore, so if I die, it's not like the end of the world. But yeah, I am a Java player by nature, so like... No, by nature, I don't think that's the right word. By trade. No, it's not my trade. I don't know. I just play Java version of Minecraft a lot. But one thing I did want to show off is, do you see the little reflective parts on the crafting table? Like right here, these are actual reflections. Like those little tools on there. I know they look weird because they're green right now. That's why I kind of want to get out of the jungle. It doesn't look too good. But I guess we should actually end up using this thing. So I'm going to make a few tools here. Of course, we're going to need an axe. We're going to need a sword. We're going to need a variety of things. But I am super hyped. If you can't tell based on my voice, I don't know. It's been a long time since we've started a new series. And every time I start a new series, I'm always super excited to get into it. And what just happened there, I do not know. Yeah, we're just going to run over here to this. Let's look at some underwater salmon. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's just beautiful. like that drought. Like it literally looks like you're inside of a movie. I mean, obviously, you know, we're in normal Minecraft world with the normal textures, but the lighting, it's just so pretty. I just can't get over it. Okay, but yeah, we're gonna run over here to the mountain. I'm not gonna skip around too much, you know, in the beginning of the series. I try to cut out stuff that's super boring. But if you don't know who I am, my name is Neo or Lee. If you're just new to this channel and you found this and you recommended or whatever, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. But yeah, I try to, you know, in my previous Let's Plays, I don't cut out a ton of stuff, right? If it's like super grindy, like I'm building a giant thing, I'll cut out a bunch of it, but I'm not going to like cut out stuff that I feel like a lot of YouTubers today cut out. I'm not saying they're, you know, I'm better or worse than them. I just have a different style of recording Let's Plays. So hopefully you guys can appreciate it and enjoy it. But, you know, if you turn out to not like it, that's perfectly okay. You know, watch me only if you want to. I don't want you to feel obligated to watch me or anything. But, well, I don't know why you would. But, yeah, if you chose to watch this and you're new to the channel and you want to see more, please do subscribe. I'd really appreciate it to see you around on, you know, on the channel in the future. But for those of you who don't want to subscribe and you're just watching, thank you guys so much. Okay. So probably the most impressive part of RTX is going to be found in caves. So you'd think, you know, when I walk in here, it's like super dark, right? And one thing I do miss about Java version already is you can't put torches in your little shield spot, which is kind of interesting. You can see right now on your screen, you can barely see, and I can barely see as well, but you can still see a tiny bit. It's like your eyes adjusted a little bit. Now, I don't know what's going on here. We're just not going to question it. But let's just put a torch down, not near the gravel. Okay? And as you can see, the lighting from this torch is just the most realistic way to light inside of Minecraft now. And it just looks beautiful. Like all of these torches in here. I'm just so excited to do so much stuff with this RTX engine. I'm going to make things look absolutely beautiful. But we're just going to gather iron. Another one of my favorite parts about RTX is that some ores like diamond and gold have a little bit of reflectivity, so diamonds may sparkle a little bit in a cave, like if it's near lava. You know, like a diamond would in real life, it kind of reflects the light a little bit, and it just looks beautiful. But you can see the shadows are just kind of moving. I mean, they're moving very slowly, but man, it's just beautiful. But yeah, we need to make it over here. We need to find some sheep so we can get a bed, so we can set our spawn point, because I'm not trying to walk this every single time I die. But if I have to, it's perfectly okay. I'm fine doing whatever. I'm just along for the ride, while commentating pretty much. But let's get this coal. But yeah, a lot of people are like, Neo, I'm not sure if I'd like this. But to be honest with you, it's just a vanilla Let's Play. The only difference being is the lighting, and it's not a shader. It's built into vanilla Minecraft. So if you enjoy vanilla Minecraft Let's Plays, you'll probably enjoy this. I don't know how many episodes it'll be. I never really know. But I plan on it doing, you know, a pretty good healthy amount of episodes. I don't know, like 30, 40, 50, 60. And if it does really well, there will be even more. Because Bedrock is a completely new version of Minecraft. Sorry, I know that was loud. It's a completely new version of Minecraft that I have not experienced very much. So I'm very much so excited to experience it for myself. And we finally made it into the sun. That mountain and then those clouds. The clouds will actually block the sun properly, which I think is pretty cool. So you can see see how the shadow right there is extending because of the cloud right there. I don't know. I get giddy about it just because I remember seeing all of the trailers, remember, for ray tracing Minecraft when it was coming out, and it was just blowing my mind every time I saw it. I was like, there's no way they're adding ray tracing to Minecraft. But yeah, they did it, and it's here, and it looks crazy. So I'm going to gather up a few of these trees, and then I'm going to come right back again. This is something, you know, I'm not going to show a lot of because I don't think you want to see me really mine trees, but you can just see how beautiful and how nuanced everything is. All the little bits of light that it processes are just absolutely incredible. It definitely takes a toll on your computer, but at the same time, it's worth it. I have a 3070. If you guys are wondering about my specs, I have an i7 8700K and a 3070 Founders Edition. So that's what I'm running. And I have it on the max render distance with upscaling on, and everything runs pretty well. So if you don't know any about that jibber jabber, all those computer stuff, don't worry. Basically, I have a decent computer, and it works pretty well. But yeah, let me mine some trees. Okay, so I'm just going to mine this one last tree, and then we really got to go find some wool, because if we don't make a bed, this is going to be tricky. The night and ray tracing is absolutely terrifying, and I'm not trying to experience it just yet. So hopefully we can find a bed. Namely some sheep. Okay. And then actually, you know what? We're in a good position here. We can actually do this pretty easily. And it does look a lot better. Remember when I was talking about the reflectivity of the stuff on the crafting table? Well, now you should be able to see it in all of its glory. It's reflecting, you know, that the green grass right there, so that's why it's that color, but it's just beautiful. And like the furnace is emitting just a little touch of light right from the bottom of it, and it's just, I know I won't shut up about it, and I probably won't for quite a while because it's just so beautiful. But let's go look at our first ray trace sunset, and let's see what it looks like, because ray tracing sunsets, I think it's already kind of down. Yeah, it's already too far down. But the lava is super duper bright. It'll actually light up the clouds above it, I guess, because the clouds aren't too high up. But you can see how red those blocks are. It looks like the sun is going all the way down. So I'm actually, I should probably quit talking and go and make this bed because, okay. Okay, so we're just going to throw it in here. I know you can use the auto crafting in Bedrock, and it works really well, but I am so not used to that. And wow, stuff already spawned. This is not like Java at all, at least in some ways. I'm not saying it's better or worse. They're both good in their own way. But let's just say that I prefer Java. But visually, I have to prefer Bedrock because, I mean, you know, we have RTX, guys. There's no RTX on Java. There is, kind of, but it's not actually RTX. It's called pathfinding, which is the same thing. But yeah, let's sleep. Hopefully that thing is far enough away. Oh, okay. In reality, it's like right next to us. But I did get my skin from Java, and I put it on my guy, so that's pretty cool. But you can see waking up our first day in ray tracing, and it's just like, you just look at it, and you're just like, dude, it's incredible. Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, it is absolutely stunning. I mean, it just floors me. Every single time I see it, I'm just like, dude, I'm very lucky to be able to play this because not many people have, you know, cards that are capable of ray tracing just quite yet. And that's unfortunately due to supply constraints. This year has been a weird year for sure, and suppliers could not get everything they needed, raw materials wise, and then processing all that material. Ooh, okay, so there's a village over there. We might go and explore that because I'm not a huge fan of this area. I mean, it's not a bad area necessarily, but it's not like something I'm looking at where I'm like, I really want to live here. This is beautiful. So we're going to go around until we find an area like that. But before we travel, since I'm not planning on living in this area, I'm not too concerned if these sheep are gone. I really need some food, and they so kindly will donate their food to me. And donate is a funny word, but we can get some food from them, a little bit of mutton. And I think there is, you know, there's a chicken over there. Maybe there's a cow around here. I don't know. I guess there's not. And I'm already out of food. Okay, well, we'll run over here. I guess we can't even run. I forget we're on hard, so we'll actually die if we don't get enough food. So that's why I'm putting food at the forefront of my priorities here, because if I do not get enough food, it is bye-bye to us. So we're going to cook the mutton real quick. We'll put our crafting table back down and make something useful. I wonder if can you do two different kinds? Okay, that makes sense, and that's actually super nice. I don't know if you can do that on Java. Probably can, but honestly, guys, there's so many things I just don't know about Minecraft. But I do know we're not going to need these things anymore. Sorry, I hiccuped. We're not going to need these things anymore. Fortunately for us, we can just throw those away. So we'll go eat this mutton. Yum, yum. Okay, we don't even have full health. We're going to go over here. Actually, you know what? We're just going to run to the village, because you know what the village is going to have, guys? It's going to have something for us. I guarantee you it's going to have just so much wheat, and we can just take all those hay bales, make them into wheat, make them into bread, and then we should be in a good position. So let's run over here. And just like as I'm running around, like it doesn't look just too much different, you know, at high noon. It's not high noon quite yet, but when the sun's up over, you know, top of you, it's not that much different. And I think that's a good thing. They didn't stray too far away from how Minecraft usually looks. They just changed things that make it look, you know, more realistic lighting wise. But like when you're in the forest, say, you know, normally it's all just one light level, but you can see like looking through the forest, especially when the sun is more at a sharper angle, you can kind of see the light rays. Was that an Enderman? No. Okay. I'm just seeing things. Let's go to this village though and hope that they have hay bales on the ground. If they don't, that's okay. Also, did I just see this right? I keep seeing these. You know, I have play tested a little bit of this in Bedrock, and I keep seeing this. This is not possible. Like, it shouldn't be possible, right? You should not be able to have 4. You know what I mean? It's just kind of weird. I'm not mad, but I'm upset. I'm not really upset. I'm just confused, I guess. I guess it can spawn that high, but it can't grow that high, or something along those lines. I mean, it has to be the case. But yeah, underwater is another one of my favorite parts. We may do some underwater builds. It just looks really pretty, especially like on the bottom. Yeah. And plus sand has these little reflective particles in it. You see, like sand in real life may have a little bit. It just has a little tiny, you know, those little white spots in it kind of reflect the light. And at night they reflect the moonlight and they look so beautiful. There's just so many. That's why this series is going to be so exciting, because you get to re-experience visually Minecraft. And it's not like with a shader pack where everyone's is different. Once RTX becomes more mainstream, everyone is going to be able to watch Minecraft in a completely new light. And I'm just really excited for more people to get their hands on this. Now, I'm not so sure about there being a bunch of hay bales here, because already there's just like none. But like the lighting inside is like probably the best part about RTX. Like it just looks, well, you'll see it eventually. We have the clear glass pack add-on as well. Okay, so 2 emeralds off the bat, not bad. I'll take the potatoes. I need them. I'm honestly going to take most things that I find just because I'm going to need them. Carrots, we'll leave a few for them to farm. And one thing, I haven't seen any villagers. Like I've been walking around here. I don't see any villagers like at all. It's the case of the missing villagers. Like where are the villagers at? But do you see like the saw blade is kind of shiny? You see what I mean? I don't know. It's just super cool. It does look a little odd that it's so thin, but at the same time, you know what? And like, see the door handle reflects a little bit. Oh, so cool. Yeah, there's no villagers here. Okay. So I wonder what happened. Wonder what happened to the villagers. Oh, okay. Hello. Hello. Greetings. Do you know what happened to all your friends and family? Oh, you're just standing there suspiciously. What kind of trades you got? 15 coal for... Okay, so this trading menu looks a little different. We could trade 4 emeralds for iron boots. Are you trying to scam us? Are you trying to scam us? You ray-traced villager? Oh, yeah, you are. Well, I'm going to take this stuff because I'm probably going to use it in my build somewhere. So we're just going to gather some materials from here. Oh, looks like there's a cow over there. We should probably go get that. But like, I don't know. It's just so pretty. We can at least sleep here for tonight. So what is this? Just a cave? I know it gets dark, but then it like you're able to see kind of. Aha. So you can see a little bit of light rays right there. Okay. Well, we're gonna get out of here. I got distracted. We're gonna go kill this cow because you can see her health is already going down again. So let me eat. All right, let's go grab this cow. I realize now I can't press escape. Like when you press escape, it does not pause the world because you can see the cow is moving around. So it's different than Java where when you press escape, it actually stops it. Can still hit crits, so that's nice. I don't know. It's almost worth the switch to Bedrock just to get RTX. We're going to go up there. This is a huge village. This is one thing that's different about this version versus Java is the villages seem a lot better. And they also seem to appear a lot more often. There's weird things like when you open the chest, like you can't open it after it's been like sort of started the closing animation. So there is some little things in it, but overall I'm pretty happy with it. But like, see what I mean? It's just every build we make is going to be, I don't know, so much more intricate. Like you see these little things are glowing on here. And like all little reflective parts of it, like the creator of this, Kelly the Dragon, I think. But this is like the Kelly's vanilla ray traced pack. I don't know. I could show you what it's called. It's in Global Resources Active. It's Kelly's RTX vanilla conversion. Again, there's a link to it in the description. But again, you have to have an RTX capable graphics card, and you also cannot be on Java. But this is the only thing that's different. Sorry, that was so loud. It doesn't actually glow because it's a moving block. There's a few things like that ray tracing cannot do yet, and that is one of them. See, isn't that cool? A little light coming in. Just so beautiful, right? Just a basic house just looks so good. Because usually these villager houses are like, you know, you walk in them and you're like, you know, looks okay, right? But it's not the best thing in the world, but this stuff just makes it a little bit more okay. And you can see the clear glass there. It's almost impossible to see. But you can see the reflection of the door behind me and even the environment out there. It does all of those reflection calculations. Even the torches on the wall are reflected in the glass. That's what I'm saying, guys. That's what I'm saying. What is this? Okay. That was probably a dangerous idea, but you know what? It worked out, so we're just gonna not question it. Okay, so this is a librarian's house. Ooh, yeah. Isn't that just so pretty? You can just walk in, there's a little bit of light on the stairs, very quaint. Ah, beautiful. Okay, and I'm actually using OBS to record this, so the quality will be a little bit higher than you guys are used to, which is awesome. I'm not recording the Java series in OBS just yet, because the old recorder works fine and I'm more familiar with it. Doesn't that just look so cool? But yeah, I am using my my OBS software to record this, if you're curious. Like 70,000 kilobits per second. So it's a very high quality recording. You know, what YouTube chooses to do with it after the fact. And I think this might be where we build our house. One thing that is a little different in RTX is it does not render the grass when you're very far away. I don't know if there's grass over there, but like, you know, you can't see it. Yeah, I think we may build it over here. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? I mean, like, look, this land is casting a shadow all the way over there. Okay, well, let's at least put our bed down so that we're not here at night. But we'll explore a little bit more, and then we'll finally decide very soon where we're going to build our house. I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, well, I haven't done much. I took a little bit of a break, but we're back. And now we're going to do a little bit more exploring, and then we'll find a place to settle. So far, nothing has really caught my eye and made me been like, wow, this is absolutely beautiful. So that's a beautiful thing about Minecraft. It's an infinite world, so surely some part of it is going to catch your eye. That looks really cool. So we're just going to head over in that direction. And since we're not on hardcore, you know, if we die, we die. We can always come back and find our stuff. I want to save caving, I think, for next episode because, guys, caving is just absolutely flooring. Like, it is so beautiful. Like, my jaw drops pretty much every time I'll step in a cave. I'll step in a cave for just for a second here. We're just gonna take a peek at it. Where are my torches? Okay, I don't have any torches. We're gonna take the dark oak from our starter chest, make that into sticks, and then just make a bunch of torches. 64 is perfect. Our inventory is kind of full, but you can see what I mean? Like, just the little light rays coming in here. Just so beautiful. And the torch, you know, because this piece of stone is blocking it, the light doesn't go very far, but then it reflects, you know, from here off of this over to there and just, I know I won't shut up. I see what you're trying to do there, Minecraft, and I don't appreciate it, okay? I really don't. I don't appreciate it. I'm trying to show these people the beautiful RTX Minecraft, and you're trying to destroy me here, and I really don't appreciate it. But yeah, we'll go explore over in that direction. I said look pretty good. Let me just gather up this coal and iron. Wow, we don't have any inventory room. Hopefully we have enough for this coal. So let me gather the coal real quick. Okay, the coal has been gathered. Let's just pick it up real quick. Head out of this big, beautiful cave. I don't know if it's big, but it is a beautiful cave. And what is this over here? I can't really see, so we're gonna head over here. I think it may be one of those abandoned portals, or that's purple flowers. Or that's purple flowers. I think it's just purple flowers. Okay. Well, we'll still head over here because it looked really cool. Maybe we'll build our house on top of a mountain or something like that. It could be pretty interesting, but let me eat. We're gonna need this. We got tons of carrots as well when we run out of these apples. So yeah, that was just purple. But we'll go over here and take a peek because maybe there's something cool. But it's just purple flowers. Thought it was an abandoned portal. I really want to find an abandoned portal just to show to you guys because they look beautiful. Everything looks beautiful. Anything I find that normally looks, pretty good is going to look just incredible. So we'll go over here to this mountainous area. I'll meet you guys on top of this mountain right there. All right. Well, I have teleported where I said from here to there, and everything looks good. I don't know. I'm not so sure about this area. I like the oak forest over there, but I see another village, so I think we're just going to go raid some stuff from that. In the normal survival Let's Play in the first episode, people usually get... Okay, this is probably a bad idea. Oh, people... Oh, my God. It's just so beautiful. Like, it's just so beautiful. Look at the squid. The beautiful squid. Okay. Let's just quit getting distracted here. Oh, everything looks so good. It's so typically, in a survival Let's Play, people, may end up getting a diamond pickaxe or something by the end of the first or second episode. That's not going to be the case for me. Again, I don't rush these things. I just play and have fun. And the pace that I play at just sort of is what I record at. And I know some people, they don't like that, and that's okay. You don't have to watch my channel. There's plenty of other people who do it the other way. But I like to take things a little bit slower than everyone. And, okay, nice village. So we may not end up building a starter base in this episode. Maybe we'll do it next episode. Again, I don't know. But I'm going to try to shoot for about 30 minutes per episode. So we may raid this village, and then we'll have to come back tomorrow. Ooh, this is an abandoned village. These are kind of spooky. We'll just give it a little bit of dim light in here. I want to grab the books, but at the same time, I want to make my own books, so we may just, leave those there. Can always, bookmark this place in our heads, but these places are honestly kind of creepy. Like, they honestly are a little bit creepy. As you can see, the sun is beaming down from this direction. So there's little, like, textured areas on some blocks, and it just... Did you hear that? I guess there's going to be zombie villagers in here if it's an abandoned village. But look at this. You know what I mean? You see what I mean? Like, dude, that's just a little blade. Like, what? You know what? Oh, and look at this. We have the colored glass in here. Ooh, yeah. Beautiful. I'm not a huge fan of the lime green, but you know what? It still looks good. Man, this whole thing is so pretty. Okay, so there is some hay bales in this village, so we're actually in luck. But there's a ton of those zombie villagers. Looks like this place was maybe just recent. Ooh, maybe over there we can do our base. I don't know. Let's head back in here though, and take a look at this thing again, just because it's so pretty. You see what I'm saying? Like, look at this. I'll go down here. We'll go to video settings, and we'll just make our FOV really zoomed in like this, and we're just gonna take a little peek at it. See what I mean? It's just like, normally you wouldn't spend like, more than a second looking at a brewing stand. But this brewing stand has so much detail, so much intricacy to it. And it's just absolutely stunning. So you could stand here all day and just stare at it. So let's just get out of here. But you can see the lime green from the color from the color of the glass determines the color of the light. And like glowstone and sea lanterns are like office lighting. I know that doesn't make any sense. Sea lanterns are like a very white, bright, harsh light, and they're super duper bright, so they're awesome. They actually have like a really nice use. Also, I'm not sure why eating is so loud. I don't know if there's I think there's specific sound settings in here that they added, but like I don't want to turn down my player noise, but I also don't want to hear me eating that loud every time. But honestly, it's okay. It's not a big deal. I can always edit it after the fact. But let's just kill a couple of these animals because we really do just need some food. Because running around without any food is starting to be more of a bad thing because we keep just having to eat stuff that only lasts a few seconds. Do we have room for steak? Okay, we do have... No? Yeah, we do already have stacks of steak. Look at all this meat we have. We have tons... We actually have tons of food. I just have... I just keep looking at it and I'm so worried because I'm... I've played hardcore for so long now. I'm worried that, I'm going to run out of food and just like instantly die. But that's the thing. Even if I do die, it's not the end of the world. Also, do we have, we have 3 leather. I was going to say we can make some leather armor too, but no, probably not. Not with only 3 leather. That's for sure. But let me finish going through this village a little bit and then I'll probably sleep and then I will come back because it's almost night. I don't really think there's a whole ton left in here. I don't even know what is that thing called? Oh, yes, the smithing table, where you make your netherite gear. Looks like this guy is stuck. You're stuck in there, aren't you? And is this an orange? Huh. Okay, so see how it makes a little bit of orange light there? If I were to fill this in, for instance, and we'll fill it in with the right material. Gosh, we'll fill it in with the right material. You can see there's just a little bit of orange light in here, right? If we block all other sources of light like this, it's just a little bit of orange light coming in the window. And now you can see the potential of what I'm going to do in this series. We're going to make some builds that just look absolutely breathtaking. I said I'd raid the rest of this off camera, but I'm like, I don't see the point in doing that. Let's look at the sunset. I guess you can't really see much yet. There's horses in here, and I feel bad, but we probably should go get those hay bales. I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to want to get. Also, I think strongholds maybe spawn more often. Strongholds spawn more often in Bedrock, or at least they don't spawn more often. I know I can make a hoe and just break these quicker, but I honestly don't really have any inventory room, and there's not that many, so let me break these. Okay, they have been broken, and you can see the pink light from the sunset. It's just... How many times does Neo say this is so beautiful in one single episode? And I do not know the answer, because it's probably a bunch. But let's sleep real quick, and I'll meet you guys in the morning. A beautiful new day. Awesome. Okay, so let's get out of here. I don't remember what direction we should head, but that's the thing. We don't really have, a direction we should head. I think the first episode may run a little bit longer, so I hope you guys don't mind too much. But honestly, it's okay. You can always break it up and watch it, more than one day. You don't have to watch it all at once, but I really just want to explore this world some more. So in my hardcore series, I do live in a big open field like this, and while that's nice, I don't think I want to do that this one. I want to try to do something a little bit different. So I'm trying to brainstorm some ideas for a starter house because I don't have anything really planned as far as starter houses go. But yeah, it's just like, that's just too much sometimes. I go underwater and I'm like, wait, is this real life? Is this actually... You see what I mean? I feel like villages are just way more common on Bedrock. And can someone answer that? Like, are they actually more common? Because, I mean, that's another one already. I'm going to raid that off camera because we've already done 2 of those this episode. I'm sure you guys don't really want to see more, but I'll let you know if I find anything really interesting. You know what? I keep thinking to myself, these things look good. And I really like the way villages look. And this one's in a good location. So how about we live in a village and we just make it our very own? And we actually spend some time making it look absolutely beautiful. Now, how cool would that be? Also, you can see the clear glass at work there. You can kind of see it reflecting a little bit of light. We'll look at the brewing stand again just for a second. But yes, I think we're going to live in a village. I've never done it before. There's kitties here, which is awesome. We'd have to clear out all the zombie villagers, but that's really not too bad. Not at all. I do like the combat on Bedrock. It's interesting. We'd have to renovate all these houses, obviously, and kind of fill them in together. But we could honestly make them into whatever we want. So we could make this a really fancy, village or something like that. Why are these guys not attacking me? You see what I mean? They're not walking towards me. I'm so confused. I'm just not going to question it. We're not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. We're not getting attacked by all these zombie villagers. But even all the holes in here just make this thing look better. It's just kind of funny. But yeah, we'll have to pick a house to call our own. And then we'll just start modifying it. It's just so pretty. It looks so weird when you look out an orange window. Rightfully so, though. It would look weird if you were looking through an orange window in real life. It's either this village or the one over there. Let me head on this hill. Nothing that I'm saying right now is set in stone. We don't have to live in the village, but if we want to, it's an option, and I think it would be a pretty good one. Let's come up here. Let's do a little bit of observing of this big, beautiful world, and then we'll make a decision up here, because I think that's always a good way to do things. So let me take a little bit of a break, get some water in me, and then we'll just start thinking. Or was this the village we had already found? No, I was thinking for a second I had found the same village twice, but no, that's really not possible. Okay, let's do a little bit of thinking. So from a Java player's perspective, one thing I noticed off the bat is just how optimized, even with ray tracing on, the world loading is. When I I saved and quit so I could think for a little bit, and then I came right back and the world loaded pretty much instantly. So it's just absolutely incredible. But yeah, I think we're going to live in the village, guys. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of fun. Nice little house on the hill there. I think that may be what we claim to be our own home. But let's just somewhat safely get down here. Get a little bit of food in us, and we'll claim our stake in this world. And then we're going to have to call it an episode because we are at the 30-minute mark. I made it a little bit longer. But the next episode of this series comes out literally tomorrow, so please do make sure you're subscribed if you're not subscribed, especially if you do not want to miss tomorrow's episode. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this first one. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you've never seen me before, I hope you've enjoyed getting to watch me for the first time. If you didn't, that's okay. I honestly ask, would you please mind leaving a dislike if you haven't enjoyed this? But if you leave a dislike, I ask that you leave a comment and just explaining why you left a dislike, because I honestly want constructive criticism. That's at the core of me being a creator. I want to always improve for you guys. So Leave me a comment. If you leave a dislike, let me know why you left a dislike, and hopefully I can earn a like from you in the future. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to claim this house right here. We're going to kill the villager, the zombie villager. And this is going to be our home. All right. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's episode. We're going to be right in this spot right here. So see you then. Bye.